Yeah, that shit like that. But alright brother, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I just want like a low taper.
Yeah.
So like pretty much like no, I don't want it to go up to here, like around here. I just want like you know like the sideburn and the back. If you want to go a little bit.
Yeah, I can do that. I got you. Oh yeah.
And then like probably like the beard is a little bit like everywhere.
Yeah, so just pop it together and outline it and everything.
Yeah.
I got you. Oh, yeah. Wait, so are you guys brothers or?
My cousin. Yeah, you're from Moreno Valley.
Oh, you're from Moreno Valley? That's
Perris.
Oh yeah, I'm from Moreno Valley, dude.
Really?
Hell yeah. I went to Valley View High
nice.
School. I went to Mountain View Middle School. I went to Bear Valley Elementary. Hell yeah, absolutely. I was the first to escape from Twin Pines. Sorry to say that. In Idlewild.
Did you go to Rancho Verde or where'd you go?
I went to Rancho.
Rancho.
Yeah, Lake Perris and everything. I used to go up there all the time.
Lake Elsinore.
Well, pretty much like Perris and Moreno Valley are like the same. You know, they're like right there.
You guys are just divided by a street, no? Like a street.
Perris Boulevard.
Perris Boulevard.
Like it runs all the way to like the whole.
To Riverside?
Yeah, like not like up to like Moga, like up the hills.
Yeah.
You went to college over there too, or?
Nah, just elementary, middle school, and high school.
Oh, okay. And then like you moved out here.
Yeah.
Was it like a drastic change?
So I came out here in '96, just to let you know when that time was. It was a big drastic change.
Yeah.
To come from there to here.
It was small.
It was. It just wasn't the same politically or anything. It wasn't. It wasn't what California had to offer.
Yeah.
And then I went from Moreno Valley High School to going to juvenile hall, and then, you know, hanging out there for quite some time, and then did like a little. I bailed out from that Twin Pines boot camp or whatever. So they were like, "Oh, we're gonna send you to YA," and then it was like, "Oh, we'll just let him do 90 days when he turns 18
the continuation
in one of the correctional institutions out in California." So I just went from juvenile hall to that, and then did 90 days over there and then got out. So it wasn't like I was like, you know,
got to experience it all. Yeah.
Running around in high school like that much. I got arrested when I
Yeah.
was 15 and damn near didn't get out till I was 18.
Yeah.
Well, at least you know, like you're in a track organ. I mean, like
I know, right?
like you know, that's a good transformation.
Yeah, just doing things good. I just made a bad situation worse as a kid because it was like, you know, you probably wouldn't have hung out that long if you would have dipped out and did all that other shit. So. But no, I graduated. I ended up going to college and doing all that different shit.
Yeah.
I graduated with a GED in California.
Don't matter what the paper says as long as you got it, right?
Yeah.
GED or high school, they don't care.
I mean, and for me, it was like the GED was enough to get you into college, and that was my bigger goal.
Yeah.
Because it was like when I go look for a job, I'm not probably really going to present, oh, this is what high school I went to. It's more the college that you went to.
Yeah.
But then again, too, when you get a really good job, I'm sure they'll break that shit down and figure out everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. It appears like on your record.
Those people that work for the Sandia labs, like, they ask their whole life, they ask their neighbors, like, they were like, yo, you know this guy? Like,
and I don't blame them.
they look everything up. Yeah.
I have a lot of those people here, too, as clients. And
You gotta pass all those background checks to get in.
oh, yeah. I fell under a weird like proposition, and they ended up like sealing my juvenile record or whatever.
Oh, nice.
So I think, to my knowledge, like I think all of it is like sealed. But I believe though that someone of the capability of like Sandia Labs and stuff like that, they would probably know that there was something there.
Something, but they don't know what. But they'll see it.
Yeah.
What do they call it? Expunged?
I'm not too sure, dude. Like, I don't know how that worked out there as a juvenile. And I could be wrong. It could still be out there, like somewhere floating around.
That's true.
No, but like it don't really matter nowadays. Like I don't feel like it matters, especially because like you're your own, you know, like your own boss and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I had to kind of design it that way because I was noticing, oh wow, you know, you're probably gonna have to re-innovate and do something, you know, to be able to bridge that gap, because you're right. Once you climb the higher rank into a really good paying job, you got to have that clean record, dude.
Yeah.
And
so like you pave yourself to like, okay, what can I do like independently, right?
Absolutely. That's how I had to do it, unfortunately.
That's better though. They say it's better if you go independent.
Yeah.
You got your own time.
Well, let me tell you this, guys. With being your own boss and setting your own times, you're going to work the most hours because it's your company or whatever in anything you do. Just so it's not as great as it always.
Yeah.
It's worth it if you put that work into it. Then it's worth it. But if you're not a workhorse, then it's okay to many ways to succeed. But if you're passionate about something specific, then I would say to run with that.
Yeah.
You could turn that into a paycheck, and I could tell anyone how to. Because I've had 1,000 people tell me about, oh, this, that, and I do this and that, and I'm like, you're already an engineer, brother.
Yeah.
Your business will be based upon engineering something or doing something that you're already passionate about. Not to mention the business gave you skills to, you know, to be able to run your own business.
Yeah.
But I put 20 years into you. It's like, take that shit and run with it.
Yeah, well, that's what they say, that salary becomes a drug. It becomes like, you know, it keeps you complacent, you know.
Oh, I can see that. That's sick. Oh yeah, I never thought about it like that. And we all have to be an employee at some point just to get to where we're going to do something independently. There's nothing wrong with holding a job.
Yeah.
And then also investing in crypto or doing whatever it is that you're doing.
You invest in crypto?
A little bit, yeah. Do you?
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, Floki and all that other.
I was telling him about crypto because he's a financial advisor, and
I don't sell any of that.
It's okay.
We can't offer it.
Yeah.
It's like a special.
But I was telling him like for personal, like what's it called, like for his personal use.
I know. I just don't want to get stuck holding the bag and then I can't cash it. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I get scared of. Is I don't want to buy too much or even buy any at all.
Because then you're like,
Like, what if they just say, hey, it's illegal now, and then you can't transact it?
Nothing happens, it disappears, you know?
Yeah, it's just like, shoot. It's worth what people say it's worth, but the moment people say it's not worth nothing, then that's the scary part, you know?
And there's nothing backing it up is the other, you know, there's definite unknown factors, but if you break down its structure, it might be something new coming along. Like eventually that might be, you know,
currency or
it's easier to access. It's you know, you can't steal it.
You can't really understand it because you know it's pretty much like
we're not there yet.
It's really new.
Dude, your cousins are not there yet. For sure. We are, but we aren't. It's like we're not there yet. It's not going to happen yet.
Yeah, I think we're 10 years away probably.
And that's fairly close.
Yeah.
Well, then your cousin right here has a valid point. If you're fucking 10 years away.
Yeah.
Because I've seen you buy cars and do everything. Yeah. It's like, hell yeah. Shoot.
Well, like cars are tangible. Like, you know, you can hold it, you can touch it, you can go ride in it. Well, like, cryptos is kind of like a weird concept, you know? At least with like stocks and bonds, like there's companies that create profit and that's what you're investing in, you know? But with crypto, it's just like, it's just speculation, you know? It's like, that's the hard part.
Yeah, that's true.
This guy has really curly hair, huh? It's like black people hair, huh?
He's really sick. I used to have hair somewhat like very curly. He has that wavy. I already know what kind of hair he has.
Wavy?
Yeah, it's like a wavier. He has frizzier type of hair.
Yeah.
Type
When
of
I shower, it like right now it's like amplified.
Oh, I know.
But when I shower, it's like, you know, it goes down.
Yeah.
It's chilling.
But this hair is good because you can fuck with it. Trust me. Like, you don't know. You might not know that yet, but you can. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I seen there was some chick cutting out in Moreno Valley, and I was like, man, I wish I lived back over there. I have a slight, tiny baby dream that it's like, and I know we have houses in Berlin and everything now, but I'm saying like,
one day going back.
I have a baby dream of going back to Moreno Valley and 25910 Wolfberry Drive, buying that fucking house back that I lived in as a kid, and you know, I'm sure they're not expensive. Go knock on the door and
or
say,
like 300 grand or something.
see what I mean? Yeah. Go knock on the door and say, hey dude, I'll give you $350 for it. You know, it's like,
I guess that's kind of true because I mean, you just get financing, and as long as they're ready to sell it to you,
absolutely.
you just can't avoid the real estate though. They'll still get their cut.
Wait, say that again with the real estate? What?
You can't for the transaction if you're buying with a loan or whatever.
Yeah.
You're gonna pay that commission to the real estate agent.
Oh yeah.
Like, what is it, like 5% or 2.5% or something?
That's a lot.
Yeah, on 300 grand, you're paying the real estate like 10 grand for the buyer and then 10 grand for the seller.
We're gonna start kissing my house and everything. It's like, what about the top of your hair? Are you trying to keep it the same? Or?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it the same.
And are you gonna line up anything like the sides or?
No. I have I don't line up the front. Also the sides, I just leave them. Cause I usually when I shower, you know, I just comb my hair down, and it just like falls into place. So like this, it falls into place, and I put gel, and you know.
This will be sick. Watch like this.
So you rock that wet look, like the wet curls?
Yeah.
That's the style nowadays. All these kids in middle school, you see them, or out the high school, they all got perms and like the curly do.
Wait, so is he living in California then, or?
Yeah, he still lives there. He's just visiting.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're living out in Perris right now?
Yeah.
Remember Perris, Beaumont, Banning, it's all that other shit.
Yeah, Beaumont's actually pretty growing. And all that side over there is growing.
Yeah, I just went to Perris like last month or whatever, and it smells like weed everywhere in Perris.
Does it really?
Everyone's growing now.
Really?
Yep. Everyone's growing in Perris.
I forget. Do you have to drive through Moreno Valley to get to Perris?
Well, it's a freeway.
You can get off on the freeway.
So the 215.
I used to live very close to that Target. I don't know if it's still there, Moreno Valley off the freeway and everything.
I think it is still there.
Yeah.
You guys remember the Food for Less and the movie theater?
Yeah.
You did all this graffiti?
I didn't do it. My homie did it.
Oh. That's clean.
But I've done, yeah, I've been doing graffiti since I was in 12. It was like in Riverside, it was like E-Kid and then Evil Kids and then NH, Natural High. It was like SMK, Sick Minded Kings, and those were all different like crews way back in the day. STK, Shoot to Kill.
Dang.
Old ass shit though.
A lot of those people probably locked up now.
Oh yeah, most of them. I was with it, dude. Yeah, hell yeah, it was those Asians. Trideo, Debt Union, fucking all those guys.
It's crazy. We don't have no Asian gangs here. But
Yeah,
like in LA, they're everywhere.
I was like, and it's weird too. They're almost like scared out here, and it's like, damn, we should go to LA and see how fucking elite they are.
Yeah. Yeah, they got their own little communities they run right there in LA.
Oh yeah, and once I got to like Orange County and everything, I realized how many Asians there were there. I was like, god damn.
Oh, I know.
Especially back in the 90s, that shit was rocking. It'd be like Laos, Cambodia, Vietnamese.
Vietnamese is the biggest one probably.
And then Riverside is all Chicano pretty much. And
Yeah, pretty much, yep.
Moreno Valley was all fools from like, you know, LA gangs or like there was a few gangs, a couple of them in Moreno Valley.
There's a lot of black people in Perris now, huh?
I don't know. I never been out. Only to the lake out there. It wasn't very big when I was over there.
Yeah, because they got an Amazon distribution center now there in Perris.
Yeah.
You can see it from the highway, just like.
Oh yeah, Perris is like Perris and Moreno Valley are like filled with warehouses now.
So
Like
where do you work?
Everywhere you go, like there's
You were working at a warehouse, huh? He works.
yeah, I was working at a
work?
warehouse.
Yeah.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot of warehouse work.
And did they pay good out there and everything?
Minimum wage. So like right now, minimum wage is like $16.50.
Oh, yeah.
$16.50?
It's a lot more than here though. I
Yeah.
think.
For a young kid, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first warehouse job right after high school, like right in June. I graduated in May. I went straight to a warehouse, and it was just like a whole bunch of like, you know, kids I knew from like high school,
All
Like
the
at
same
warehouses.
grade, like all the same age. These young-
like 2 years older than me, you know, like they were there, and
They gotta extract that youth out of you.
yeah. Yeah,
So it's like, are they doing that shit in Paris? It was like,
Yeah.
God damn, that shit came from damn near Paris.
yeah.
It's out here. They're enjoying these blessings out here.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, but that shit's on fire. You have good hair. I know the fuck with it too.
Yeah, that's right, bro. Can you do my beard?
Yeah, I got you. Hell yeah.
I just wanna what's it called? Like, you see like how it's like you know, like sticking out.
Yeah.
I don't want the maybe if like I don't know what, do you know what level this is?
I would just, I'm gonna pull it out and I'll hit it with shears and make it just perfect. for
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
And since your beard's a lighter beard, instead of going into like a number 2 and it rips some off, I'm gonna customize it and have it down to that smaller length, but have
Okay.
it even.
Yeah.
And then do you want it outlined, or do you want to just not mess with that?
I think I'll just leave like that, but just the bottom, I think, right?
Yeah,
The
I
neck,
can do that. I got you, and then just leave the front how it is.
Yeah.
All right, I got you. What's your?